Hello, everybody.
Hello,
I'm Aaron.
and believe it or not, I'm Rob.
It's like a squirrel ran off your face or something.
Yeah, you should have seen it. It was a big bush.
A big bush.
Big bush, yeah.
Big squirrel. It's episode 37.
37, yeah.
37. I can't wait till we get to episode 52.
52.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
We'll have to rub it in the Marvel fans' face.
Right.
52! Such a terrible number. Of course, this past week.
Darwin Cook died.
I know.
Yeah. It's big, yeah. Cancer got him finally. And that sucks.
We actually sold all of our New Frontier DC Essentials.
Yeah, they sold out.
They should.
Yeah, that was a great run. The where he put together between the 50s and the 60s, right?
Yeah. I consider that to be a masterpiece, and if you don't feel like reading, you can always watch the movie.
That's right. That's right.
I know we've had it here at one point in time. If not, it's probably at the Money Tree.
Absolutely.
You should watch it. It should have been longer. A lot of stuff got cut out.
I feel like this is going to be a solid episode because of that. Yeah, I mean, Darwin Cook, his run with Ed Brubaker in Detective Comics, the Trail of Catwoman.
Yeah, they did a Catwoman. I know he was on Catwoman. I
And
can't
then
remember if Brubaker wrote or not.
Yeah, Brubaker wrote it. It was Catwoman 1 to 4. It was a miniseries that was a spin-off of their Detective Comics run. And then he went with the character Slam, who was like following the trail of Catwoman or the death of Selena Kyle, and did when DC was doing their solo books, Solo Issue 5, which was his Eisner Award-winning comic.
He did a run with the Spirit.
Spirit, yeah, he did a big thing with the Spirit, like company crossovers.
Yeah. What's another Darwin Cook? Oh, he did Superman Confidential.
Superman Confidential, Batman Ego. Yeah, that was actually his first story that he brought up to DC when back in his younger days.
Do you know how you got to start?
Arts and graphics, wasn't it?
Well, his
really?
start into DC was through was Bruce Timm on the Justice League Unlimited cartoon.
Batman the Animated Series and Superman the Animated Series, storyboard artist.
Yeah. We're going to start with Independence this week, Robert.
Nice.
Boom Studios is putting out Bill and Ted Go to Hell number 44. Alex Winter is doing a Frank Zappa documentary.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I might have mentioned that in another video. But I always think of it every time I see Bill.
There's like 3 really good Frank Zappa documentaries on Amazon Prime.
I saw a clip from it. Keanu Reeves even does a section in there where he talks about Frank Zappa.
Yeah.
There's some family trouble going on between Ahmet and Dweezil over that. That's a whole other video's worth of stuff.
Moon Unit.
Diva.
Short month.
IDW Publishing, Back to the Future number 8. We got Ghostbusters International number 5. One of Jesse's favorite, Godzilla Oblivion, number 3 of 5.
Ghostbusters, one of the greatest movies ever made.
Yes.
We were just talking about that earlier.
Brandon, who will never watch this video. You can talk about this one because you read the graphic. They put the graphic novel out first and then the single issue.
Not only have I've actually met Hunter S. Thompson. Hunter S. Thompson's Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, number 1. It's Troy Little's adaptation. Now, Hunter S. Thompson seems like an interesting, fun person, but he's actually a complete Wonder Woman! Scott Gillum and I, we got chose to sit in. They were having Hunter S. Thompson Day in Lowell, and we got chose with Derek Stroud to sit in the back of the crowd while him and Johnny Depp. And I don't think my Johnny Depp story may be very appropriate, but you can always ask me about it and I'll tell you later. No triple X or anything like that, just some mature things. But Hunter S. Thompson basically spent the whole time just going, ugh. And he blamed us for setting a cherry bomb off in his office, which we saw him light. So, but Troy Little did a graphic novel version, and now they're coming out with single issues, and they look really cool. I would I'm on board. So,
Jump on Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
yeah,
Number 1.
it should be a psychedelic ride. I'm not gonna read that whole list
No,
because
it's just there.
Yeah.
Just there if needed. We got Judge Dredd number 6. This is something I think is cool. Star Trek Go Key Archives, Volume 5.
Yes, man. Like I've gone on, like I think every episode, like I'm a new generation fan, but I've started the original episodes again, and they're better than once I've watched the next generation.
We got like a dozen in one particular issue of Go Key Star Trek, very psychedelic cover.
Yeah,
You've seen all the, we get a lot of Go Key stuff come in.
got a lot of Gold Key stuff.
Star Trek Manifest Destiny number 44. Transformers number 53. One of my favorite Transformers comics, More Than Meets the Eye, number 53.
The lights in the skies.
Picking up from the Marvel run. X-Files number 2. That's Image Tom. Aloha Hawaiian Dick number 205. What a title.
Is that a Garth Ennis book?
I cannot
I
remember.
know he did a book called Dicks. It's pretty raunchy.
We got Cry Havoc number 5. Dream Police number 10. A book I highly recommend. I've read the Image first. Jonathan Hickman.
Yeah.
East of West number 26. Collapse. The very last chance for diplomacy fails on the eve of the world's end. Man, the number 1 of this was just like poignant. Of course, Secret Wars. As time runs out with the Avengers, which I was talking to you about earlier.
Yeah.
He's on that level with Morrison and Ellis and all those kind of guys.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Empty Zone number 8, Legacy of Luther Strode number 6 of 6. So that's the end of that. And this one's all you, brother.
Yeah, Monstrous number 6. Yeah, brother. Monstrous number 6. This is like a comic that Joe Val's told me about. It got hot quick.
It did.
The first we're starting to build up subscribers on it. This is the end of the story arc, so everything's gone into like 3rd and 4th printing now. It's just a really good story. If you like Sandman, I think you would like this. I really do. I think
It makes me want to read.
yeah, it's got those fantasy elements that Sandman had. Not quite as good as Sandman. Well, yeah, it's not quite as good as Sandman, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, because that's a pretty big thing. Sex number 28, Joe Kelly.
Yeah.
Starve number 9. Think Tank Creative Destruction number 1. And a
This
book
one
I
you-
really like.
Tokyo
Ghost number
I want
7.
to jump on this book.
I
I've
still
seen
haven't
the
read
covers.
6. Great covers.
No, the
Sean
covers
Murphy.
like, really want me to like read them.
It's a really good story. Rick Remender does a great job on his creator-owned stuff. Some of this Marvel stuff I wasn't as big on. But when I read his creator-owned stuff, I was like, man, this guy's great.
He is.
He's got a good voice. The Tokyo Ghost has come to liberate New Los Angeles from the stranglehold of Flack Industries, but the powerful don't go down without a fight, and this fight's about to get ugly.
Sounds pretty dope.
Yeah, it has a little bit, almost Akira influence in it, a bit. The world is pretty much run by corporations and technologies. People got so caught up in technology. Very, very much.
Brave New World.
Yeah, very much like that reflection of today's society. Definitely worth checking out.
DC. Yeah, this is gonna be a big month for DC. This is gonna be a big summer for DC.
Yes, and there's a lot of really cool ones coming out. First off, we got Adventures of Supergirl number 2, written by the awesome Sterling Gates. I still haven't picked up number 1.
Oh yeah, we got issue number 1 right here. Look at that.
I like the TV show, read the comic. Sterling Gates, he was like the underling for Jeff Johns. I can say for myself, he writes great stuff. Art Ops number 8 from Vertigo.
Never heard of it.
I haven't either.
Never heard of it. Batgirl 52, that's finally coming to an end.
Yep.
Thank God. I don't know. I read like
The Gail Simone run was great.
I read it during Requiem, the Batman Requiem thing, but
The Gail Simone run I will highly recommend, but once they switched, I dropped off. Batman 66 meets the Man from Uncle number 6 of 6.
Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice, armored Batman statue.
Yeah.
I want to say something about Batman versus Superman and Civil War. why can't they both equally be great movies?
I've been saying this. There's some people on the internet that agree with this.
Yeah, I mean, this whole like, oh well, Marvel did a better job because whatever. Like DC has always been a slower pace when it comes to its movies. It likes to build things up. Now I'll admit the Nolan Batman's, the last, especially and the second one, Dark Knight, was really good, but that was all Heath Ledger right there.
I like the first one.
The first one was pretty good.
I really like the Gotham City.
With Liam Neeson as Ra's al Ghul. Yeah, that was pretty cool. The last one, though, I don't know what. But I just don't understand why they can't both be equally
I don't
great movies.
either. It's always got to be this Marvel versus DC fight. And even
It's
though
not
I call myself a
necessary.
DC guy, I love Marvel.
I know.
I love their movies.
You introduced me to every one of my Marvel books, and you're a DC guy.
I know. See? There's nothing wrong with liking both of them.
No.
It's okay, fanboy.
I'm sure our boss will agree there.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm both.
Yeah, and plus, if you're working in the comic store, the worst thing you can do is be like, this whole company sucks.
Right.
I don't know who does that. Cyborg number 11. We got, and that's another book I wish I jumped onto.
Yeah, Cyborg. Well, we get a chance to do it again in Rebirth.
Yes, it's true. DC Comics Bombshells number 13 is a big book around here. It sells pretty good. We got DC Comics Icons Firestorm Justice League action figure. We got a John Stewart Mosaic action figure.
That's gonna look cool.
Joker Death of the Family action figure.
We need more people ordering these death of the families, these action figures or whatever.
Figure statues.
Figure statues. So it will. So you start ordering them, then our boss will be happy, and I don't know whatever.
Yeah, we'll be happy. We'll
This
have
is
more
a slow
stuff.
episode.
It is a slow episode.
It's nasty out.
It is. It's one of those rainy days. where
I should
it's
be
like-
at home reading comic books.
I wish I was at home reading comic books.
Yeah.
Speaking of reading comic books, I really can't wait for this next one.
I know.
I like a lot of people. I think I'm pretty excited about this next one.
I think so too.
An 80-page comic for $2.99.
$2
And
$3.
$3, written by the great Jeff Johns.
Yeah. DC Universe Rebirth #1. That's where it all begins, folks. Actually, that's not true. It all begins and ends right here. Super League storyline that runs into the DC Rebirth.
It's
I
a
keep
classic.
trying.
It's
I
a
keep trying to get
masterpiece.
people. You're gonna regret it.
Yeah, you're gonna regret not reading this. This is gonna be one of those Superman stories like Death of Superman, where people talk about it for a long time. All-Star Superman, that kind of thing. It's at
Yeah.
that level.
It's definitely at least at the. I wouldn't know about the Death of Superman. I wasn't really a big fan of that, but it's definitely at the All-Star level.
Yeah.
Definitely at All-Star.
When we were talking about that earlier, I was angry at the time.
I was,
When I
yeah.
went back and read it later, I was like, this is a great story, especially when you read the whole thing.
It is good. Mullet Superman really wasn't my thing, but we digress.
He cut his hair eventually.
Yeah, he cut it real quick. Like, once the achy breaky was out of his heart.
Yeah, he's like, I gotta get a haircut.
Yeah, I have to get a haircut.
S-curl's one thing. It all begins here. Do not skip past the last page. Do not let a friend message board ruin this comic. The future and past of the DC Universe starts here. Don't say we didn't warn you. They said it. Rebirth is about focusing in on the core of the character and their respective universe, says writer and DC Entertainment Chief. She just got promoted. Creative Officer Jeff Johns. It brings back what has been lost, the legacy of the characters, the love and the hope of the DC. I love how Jeff Johns words.
I don't know,
It's just
man. He's a
like-
poet.
yeah, he is. He's just one of them. Man, that's exactly right. Jeff Johns, man. Jeff Johns. He saved
James Joyce of
Aquaman.
our day.
He is. He is one of the greatest writers in comics, hands down.
Oh yeah.
He really did a lot for the DC universe, and he's going to continue to do more. We'll talk about him again in a minute. Deathstroke number 18, great comic.
Yep.
Flash number 52, little Riddler action going on in this one.
Yep.
The TV reverse Flash statue is coming out too.
I saw that. That looks really cool.
Yes, very cool.
It looks very cool.
I'm behind on this one, but I will say it's been a great comic. Just behind because I just
We read a lot of
Yeah.
comics, but you work in a comic book store, you tend to get behind on comics.
Yeah.
'Cause
So I'm
you,
about
like-
3 issues behind on this one. This will make 4.
He's speaking of the Justice League number 50, am I correct? Is that what you're talking
Oh, I was on Grayson, but that's
Oh.
next.
I'm sorry. Cat. He's the only one that reads Grayson.
Cat and Bag. Actually, I think Josh reads Grayson too.
Did Josh read Grayson?
It's a really good book. Spy thing going on, picks up the
Yeah, that's
Scarlet
what I
thing
heard.
from
Yeah.
Batman.
Sounds like a book that I would have dug if I got into it. But,
Check out the graphic novels. With one of his closest allies now, his greatest foe, Dick Grayson will have to make his greatest sacrifice to save those he loves. I'm wondering on this one too. Like that really makes me want to be like, I need to get those 3 issues now. Another really cool thing: Green Lantern New Gods Godhead trade paperback. That was like the best Green Lantern story since John's left. It's really, though, in my personal, humble opinion, the only Green Lantern story worth reading since Jeff Johns left.
And according to DC's All Access Trivia, I know nothing about Green Lantern. Got one right.
Jeff Johns, man, Jeff Johns.
I know. I need to
Go for it.
Yeah, Justice League number 50. And it even says on the paper, this is it. And that's what I was thinking in my head. This is it. Like, we built this big, huge Darkseid war. Darkseid's dead. Luthor, like, his powers are spread out amongst all the superheroes. But Luthor has, like, the god.
Yeah, the Apocalypse.
The
Darkseid.
Apocalypse, yeah, Darkseid power.
48
and
pages.
48 pages. It's going to be like $5, but it'll be like worth every penny of it. But this is where they reveal the Joker's identity. I was thinking about this. As they start over in Rebirth, his identity in the New 52 universe may not be the same as his identity. But I don't know if you could ever like really like drop that.
Yeah, I know.
It's like
It's
a
too
huge
big of a
thing.
thing to just
That's
drop
a-
it.
I
Plus,
mean,
Jeff Johns is right
taking on
both.
it. Yeah, I know. I don't want to sound like I'm on my knees like in front of Jeff Johns all the time. But like,
Sloppy.
yeah.
Justice League 3001, number 12. Omega Man, number 12. Scooby-Doo Apocalypse, number 1.
I'm interested in this book. It looks good. Lee,
His writing.
yeah, he's writing it. He designed the characters. I like the premise. And Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? The original cartoon. I was just a huge fan. I could not wait
I
to
love
get home.
that. Yeah.
Could not wait to get home.
The one that sticks
I
out the
always
most
liked
is
Doc.
later on when they did always had the guests.
Oh, the
and Batman and
movies.
Robin.
Yeah, the Batman and Robin one, yeah. That was my introduction to comic book characters, actually.
Yeah, it's one of mine too.
Scooby-Doo, the
Super
movies,
Friends.
Yeah.
Secret 6, number 14, Gail Simone. Smallville, season 11, volume 8, Chaos. Suicide Squad, Most Wanted, Deadshot, Katana, number 5 of 6. We got one left. Suiciders, Kings of Hell, A, number 3 of 6, and that's Lee Bermeo writing and drawing. Really
Yeah.
cool book. I read the first 3 issues.
I knew Bermeo was doing it. It looked good.
Supergirl, The Silver Age, omnibus hardcover. Supergirl TV, Supergirl statue. Love Supergirl. Supergirl. It's another big book.
Superman 52. This is the end, isn't it?
Yep, this is the epic.
Yeah, the very last of the 52 universe where they start all over again. And this is the end of the Super League storyline.
The master villain uses Superman's own super flare power against everyone. That's pretty extreme.
Yeah.
Can even 2 Supermen, Supergirl, Wonder Woman, and Batman be enough to stop this onslaught? And how will the outcome of this battle change Lois Lane's life around?
I have a feeling you'll find out in Rebirth number 1.
Yes, and a lot of people are like, I've heard people, I'm glad they're getting rid of the New 52 Superman. I'm not.
I liked it. I really did like it.
New 52 Lois, that's a different story. I did
Yeah,
like
she was
pre-New
more-
52 Lois better.
Yeah, the only thing I really didn't like about 52 Lois is her outing Clark Kent as Superman. I didn't think that was a very Lois thing to do. Like, I mean, she's always been a go-getter, Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist, but when it came to like saving essentially her best friend identity, so his family wouldn't be harmed. The whole reason we have identities. Yeah.
You don't think even with the threat already being there that it was going to get outed? I don't know. I thought they did a pretty good job. Although overall,
Oh,
I
I'm
still
not
think
saying
it
it
was a
wasn't
bad
handled
idea.
well. I just think it was a bad idea.
It was a bad idea. Superman Adventures Volume 2. Superman Lois and Clark number 8. This is the last issue of this too.
Yeah, you know, I went to go jump on it. Lee Weeks does it. He's really great.
It's a great team of Dan Jurgens, Lee Weeks.
Yeah,
Their
it really is.
Convergence run was really good. Probably one of the best things that came out of Convergence, period.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. I started to get it, but I only got the in between issues. So
I would definitely check this out for trade.
That's what I was gonna say. It'll be on trade soon.
Don't miss the climactic chapter of the epic story of the pre-New 52, pre-Nifty Superman. Kal-El's world is falling apart as Inner Gang, and we saw Bruno Man in Series 2, makes its final move against Lois, and the cosmic threat that is Hiatus has come to Earth in search of a power source that will give her dominion over her enemies. Now the future of an entire planet may rest with Superman's young son. It's cool stuff.
That is cool. Yeah, it's gonna be a good trade.
Wrapping it up, we got Teen Titans 20. Teen Titans Go Heroes on the
I could have swore I said Teen Titans Go to Hell. I feel like I'm picking that book up.
That does.
Like that's on the top of my
Teen
list.
Titans Go to Hell, they need to do that. We should write that story.
Yeah.
We are Robin number 12, and that wraps up DC.
Yep, and on to Marvel.
Whoa.
Oh, I got it. I got you.
Thanks for the save there.
You're coming on with me, baby. A little sneak peek of the vault.
So Marvel, we got Amazing Spider-Man number 1.5, the final battle with the villain whose power trumps death. We know their foe is dangerous if they have Spider-Man and the Centurions on the ropes. Every time I read that, it's just like,
What's going on with Spider-Man?
this was actually a pretty decent story. Yeah, it was pretty good. Not as good as the regular run.
And, you know, like, Spider-Man was my thing. Like, the reason we were talking about this earlier, the reason why I never really got into the whole DC Marvel thing was because my favorite character was Spider-Man. And call me an old fogey, but yeah, I just don't like what they. And I want to check out Spider-Man, the Miles Morales Spider-Man. I know you don't want
Can't do it.
You don't want to do it.
I'm the
But
Peter Parker Spider-Man in my book. Nothing against Miles though.
yeah,
I'm reading him in
he
I'm
likes
reading
his
him in all-
Spider-Man white.
Yeah. White Spider. I've been reading him in all different Avengers though. So I am open to Miles, just I don't want to read the solo comic. Captain America Steve Rogers number 1. This is one of my bigs.
Yes.
This is definitely one of the coolest things coming out in Marvel.
I'm gonna be broke next week.
I know, this is going to be a really rough week on my wallet.
Yeah.
He's back. The original Sentinel of Liberty returns with a new shield.
Unless you
Hate the
are a
shield.
subscriber, then you get 25% off, and that makes a huge difference.
Huge difference. It still makes it hard for me to buy comics. It's like, oh, 25% off. I can buy more.
Yeah.
At the same price I'd buy at another store, and I get more.
Yeah, that's what I do.
It just entices me to read more. Not caring for the new shield, but he does have a new shield, a new team, and a new mission. He's not the only one who's back. Like the saying goes, cut off one limb, 2 more will take its place.
Hell Hydra.
Hell Hydra. Captain Marvel number 5, Carnage number 8, big cell here. Love
Yeah,
Black
a
Carnage.
lot of people like the Carnage.
Civil War II Daily Bugle newspaper.
That sounds cool.
Oh yeah. And
What is that? The AR mean?
I forgot.
Arrested.
Arrested. Yeah, no, I couldn't even make anything up for that one. Daredevil number 7.
Yes, man. I'm digging this storyline. Soul.
Yeah.
Soleil. How do you know?
I think it's Soul. Actually, I saw an interview and they called him Charles Soul.
I like how he takes it old school. I was telling you this earlier. He like in the captions, he's like this, instead of using the thought balloons, and it just I don't know. It's very simple, very basic. He's describing what we're already seeing, which was really corny back in the day. But the way Soul does it is, I really like it. It fits the book. It really fits the book.
Ever since I read him in Swamp Thing, he really like I was behind his writing.
And let's see who's the artist on this
Originally
book?
it's Ron Garney. I don't know if they've got a new one for this one. Do we have an issue of it out here? We must have. No, wait.
Buffagini.
I don't really know him, but I really like it because he's like
Yeah.
he kept with what Ron Garney was doing, but he almost added a little bit of that J.H. Williams job
Yeah,
thing
he
where you get
did.
the little dots, and it was very, very good. I jumped backwards. Daredevil versus Punisher means and ends trade paperback. Deadpool number 12.
Oh man. I think they're gonna make a movie.
I think
We have issue 11 right here.
right there.
One copy
I've
left.
got a decent amount of Deadpool. I don't know. I think the kids like Deadpool.
I think they like the Deadpool.
They like the Deadpool. Doctor Strange number
I'd
8.
like to live like Deadpool.
The Last Days
Finally
of
saw the
Magic
movie.
story. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
So this is. Have you read Last Days of Magic yet?
Oh yeah, I've been keeping up with Doctor Strange. The story is really good. Can't say much for Botchwell's art. I mean, it's all over the place. It's like he tries to do what J.H. Williams III does. Like,
And that's
it's an
big
epic
shoes
fail.
to fill. Yeah,
huge
you should not.
fail.
Don't try to do what J.H. Williams does.
No, do not. Do not. But the story is really good. The story is really good. I mean,
Very good.
Jason Aaron's takes Doctor Strange to a level that I'm willing to read because Doctor Strange was never a character that I was too interested
Me
in.
neither.
And he turned it around. And by issue 3, that's what Aaron told me. He said, give it to, because I didn't care much for issues 1 and 2. And he said, give it to issue 3, and I did. And he got me. And Last Days of Magic is like,
Excellent.
yeah, it's going through the entire Marvel universe. I think Deadpool has the Last Days of Magic, doesn't he?
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
pick it up though.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Yeah, so I gotta put a limit in there. We got Drax number 7, written by the best in the world, CM Punk and Cullen Bunn.
Yeah.
Drax Volume 1, in case you were behind before you get number 7, you can pick up the trade.
Yeah, if you're into that stuff.
Yeah. Extraordinary X-Men number 10.
Oh man, I got a copy of number 9 in the bathroom. But it's not for reading. I think I already told that joke.
He might have. It's so good, it's worth selling
Yeah,
again just because
yeah.
Ramos sucks.
He's terrible. Him and Botchlo should do a book together with Bob Harris writing.
Yeah, it's Scott LaBelle co-writing.
Yeah, that
I think
could
the
be.
biggest pile of crap you've ever put
That
out.
would work as that comic is the worst X-Men ever. That'd
They
be-
could go ahead and print it on toilet paper.
Yeah.
If you like Extraordinary X-Men, though, you should. I mean, the good points of Extraordinary X-Men, Jeff Lemire.
Yeah, Jeff Lemire's a
Great
great writer.
team, great story.
He just could not save it for me like the way like Aaron saved Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Like Botchlo is just like a notch above Ramos, and it's not.
I'm not. Some of this is just. I'm not gonna ever get past Iceman wearing clothes.
I just don't like that boxy look. It's like the thing that John Romita Jr. does now. Like everything is like a box.
I hate it.
Instead of like, so, I mean, maybe it's a new art craze or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I could do without. We got
Yeah.
the guidebook to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Marvel's Captain America, Winter Soldier, and Marvel's Ant-Man. Howling Commandos of S.H.I.E.L.D. Monster Squad trade paperback. Hyperion number 3. Marvel Universe Guardians of the Galaxy 8. Marvel Universe Ultimate Spider-Man Contest of Champions number 3. Big words here.
Yeah.
Matt
Mouthful.
Tried. Ultimate Flight hardcover.
Let's just skip to the cool stuff. Like,
Said something about getting to the cool stuff.
yeah, Mighty Thor number 7.
You wouldn't like this Viking when he's angry.
Well, no, you wouldn't.
No.
Yeah.
Jason can't do no wrong, Aaron.
Yep. Didn't take his Remron one night.
Woke
Laying
up.
in bed. Woke up. I got an idea.
Yeah, let's make Jane Foster.
Yeah, let's make her Iron Man. Let's give her cancer. And then let's, like, every time she turns into Thor, because it gets rid of all the poisons in her body, and essentially chemotherapy, not essentially, but chemotherapy is poison, it causes the chemotherapy to,
We know.
yeah,
So,
nulls it out. And
she doesn't stop being Thor, she's gonna die.
It was way funnier when we did this a minute ago.
I know. Stupid interruptions with videos getting full. And
Kevin will fix it.
Kevin will fix it. That's his job. We got Mockingbird number 3. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur number 7.
How I got that far, I don't know. I'm kidding. I'm joking. We have a lot of people that read this book. Surprisingly,
yeah.
or it surprised me. I mean, it's got to be good if people read it.
Yeah, I mean, it's gotta be right.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a few that we might make some comments about. Miss Marvel number 7. Nighthawk number 1. Nighthawk. Pretty sure
Yeah.
he's in Squadron Supreme.
Yep. It's not the same guy I was thinking of. The Jim
Not the image,
Valentino.
yeah.
Not the Jim Valentino
There's
character.
more than one Nighthawk out in this world.
I think it was like, what is the Jim Valentino character like? Night Shadow. That's who it is.
Night Shadow, you're right. There's so many knights.
Yep. You got the Dark Knight,
Yeah, great stuff.
Black Knight.
Black Knight. Oh, yeah, total stinker. Obi-Wan and Anakin number 5 of 5. It's the end of the Obi-Wan and Anakin series.
Oh,
I think
is
it's
it good?
reading. Crystal says it's good. Is it good, Crystal?
She's
What?
going.
Obi-Wan and Anakin?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
She says, "Oh yeah."
Oh yeah, Crystal approves. Patsy Walker, aka Hellcat number 6.
Yeah. You know, they have cool covers. I see them. Well, they're gone now, but
Somebody bought it.
yeah, it's been bought up. Ben Got Got.
Ben Got. Red Wolf number 6. Nathan Evanson loved his Punisher run. I actually read number 1 of that. It was pretty cool. Spider-Man Deadpool number 5. Big seller. Huge seller.
Yeah.
Number 1 is jacked way up. I sold 1
yeah.
through 3 for like $33 on eBay.
Every time they come through here, man, they're gone.
Mhm.
Like quick. We don't even have any on the shelves anymore. The new issues won't even stay around.
No. Spider-Man Tombstone Volume 1.
I like Tombstone. You know, I don't know if that's about the character Tombstone. Do you know
Probably.
anything about
Oh, yeah,
Tombstone?
it's a great character.
Yeah.
Star Wars number 19, another Jason Can't Do No Wrong Aaron book. This is the end of the Rebel Jail story where Leia, Han's wife, and Dr. Aphra, which is the one they put in there. But of course, the Empire is coming to get her, and they all have to team up. The Empire's going to kill her straight up. If Darth Vader finds her, he's going to kill her too. You can't trust Vader.
Yeah, you can't trust him.
Which is going to be, Darth Vader's going to be ending it.
He's like the
25.
worst parent ever.
Yeah. If there was ever example of bad parenting, let Darth Vader be the one.
Yeah, poster man for bad parenting.
Great on them. Still not sure why they're putting this out, but whatever. Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace hardcover.
Yeah.
If we're going to keep it to the good stuff, it'd be like 5 pages long.
Right.
Buy it anyway, though, if you're a Star Wars fan.
What is like there? You can watch the movie in a certain order that makes it where you see Anakin's story, like, and then it actually starts out with like episode 7.
Oh, yeah.
And
Then you go to like 2 and 3.
Yeah, and you could actually leave out the Phantom Menace altogether.
Well, I mean, all right, I knocked the Phantom Menace, but I do really like Darth Maul. Darth Maul was pretty awesome.
Darth Maul was cool.
Qui-Gon Jinn was cool,
Qui-Gon,
too.
that's what I was trying to think of. Qui-Gon Jinn. That was like pretty much Liam Neeson's like action movie debut, and now he's just taking off with it.
Star Brand Night Mask number 6. Totally Awesome Hulk number 6.
Unbeatable Squirrel Girl.
Well, speaking of Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, 3.
Volume 3. Read between the lines.
Yeah. Uncanny Inhumans number 9. Great
Oh
book.
man, that's a great book. I am reading that.
Charles Soule
yeah,
again.
Yeah, Charles Soule. That's a thinking man's comic. I have to. That's not one I sit on the toilet and read.
No.
Like, that's one I'm like I have to like get in my gaming chair because I have a gaming chair, and I have to like have my feet propped up, and I have to have a caffeine-free soda by my side. And
You know what make that book even better?
I thought you were gonna say a baked potato.
Baked potato? No, actually.
If it came with a baked potato, it would be excellent.
And if you had Justin's haircut while you're reading it.
Oh man, Justin has an awesome haircut, but he did a great job on the
Look
show.
at this.
Yeah.
Justin did awesome on the show.
I like.
It's because he's got that haircut.
I only gave him 5 seconds to figure it out because I had to go home and puke, and he did it. Looked good. So, yeah, it was bad. But anyway,
If he had a haircut like that, he wouldn't have puked, though.
my beard fell out. I puked so hard.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Weird World number 6.
Weird World number 6.
Yeah.
And this one written by Bob Harris, and art by Ramos, and inks by Bocello. X-Men.
Co-written with Scott
Lobdell.
LaBelle.
Yes.
X-Men, worst X-Men ever, number 4 or 5. We've got some people that like it. I think it's redundant. That's my problem with that. It just seems redundant because the X-Men have always been about awkwardness and all that kind of thing. So why do we need?
You know the coolest X-Men ever is. Are you familiar with Forget Me Not?
No.
This is like, I think this is the most relatable X-Men character. His superpower is, as soon as you look away from him, you forget he exists.
Wow.
Even Charles Xavier couldn't, had to write it down, and there's I think it was an X-Men Legacy 300 or 6, whatever it was. Beast is trying to figure out writing that, but everybody, bullets, he's completely invincible because even machines forgetting everything. And sometimes I feel that way.
Oh. You know what time it is?
It's time for the vault.
And now, it's time for...
It's vault time.
And since, in the spirit of DC New 52, Infinite Crisis, we got Countdown 2, this beautiful, apparently, collector's edition that I had in my stack of comics to be cut up. No, I'm just kidding. Jim Lee, Alex Ross cover that Aaron just won't go on about.
Hey, man. And look, you got Jeff Johns and Greg Rucker writing them.
I know, that's,
Also, the death of Ted Ford.
I know, Death of Ted Cord. I mean, it's just a beautiful, great comic. Another Jeff Johns, Jimenez, Jim Lee cover.
That's one of my favorite DC covers, actually.
We were thinking that, they should be older, then we realized how old we really were when these comics are 11 years old.
Yeah, and it was Infinite Crisis was one of those stories. Of course, you had Identity Crisis and Brad Meltzer. That one was more contained.
That was contained. That was like Screw with Batman's head. I loved that. Man.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
But this was Crisis on Infinite Earths. It was the opposite, where Crisis on Infinite Earths contained everything to one universe. This brought back the multiverse.
And it's like where DC decided to 52 everything and Crisis everything. Infinite.
Yes. and as funny as it is, like, I love it.
I know, I love every minute.
That was like DC coming back to its greatest, and I know certain fans like, oh, they use the multiverse to just fix all their mistakes. No.
Do you realize how close the multiverse, like the theories that they use in the multiverse are actually like used in quantum physics?
Yes.
Like, it is amazing like how accurately like they were either quantum physicists were DC fans growing up, particularly probably Jack Kirby. He pretty much created like the problems and solved them as well with his new gods, Boom Tube, all that. Bringing together all the worlds. The quantum physicists had to have been huge fans because
A lot of them were fans. I've heard interviews with some that were big fans of The Flash and mentioned the issue of The Flash where Jay Garrick and Barry Allen met, and that it was separated by sound frequency.
Sound frequency, yes, that's an actual thing in string theory, isn't it? I think it's string theory.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm no
That's the big thing in Final Crisis. A lot of fans got all upset because Superman whistled a note to close the doorways, but that's how it would work.
That's how it would work, yeah.
And it's explained, like, say, if our universe was vibrating in A440, which would be, like, we would be tuned to E.
Right.
The next universe would be tuned to, like, say, A.
And that only makes sense.
It's like guitar strings.
It's so simple it makes sense, really. Yeah, it really is.
Greatness.
Greatness.
That is greatness there.
Yeah.
DC.
I can
DC.
smell his coffee from over here.
It's like liquid cookie. Death by chocolate, man.
It tastes like liquid cookie.
That's good stuff.
Well, I'm Rob,
And I'm Aaron.
and we'll see you next week. Oh, I want to plug real quick. We're thinking of doing a podcast. What do you think?
I think we should.
I think we should do a podcast.
But open, bring in.
Yeah, it won't be store related. We're thinking like
Because I got a
fans
challenge.
and friends. What's your
I
challenge?
got a challenge to a friend of mine that I worked with previously. We used to do videos together. If I do a podcast, not store related, I challenge you.
Just straight comic book related. We
Just-
could
just
become
talk
rich,
comics.
son.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Answer the
Word.
challenge, Daryl. Just saying.
No,
Calling you
not
out
that
on
kind of
video.
challenge. Not that kind of challenge, though.
No.
It's a friendly challenge.
It's a friendly challenge. But I'm making it all wrestling. Like, oh crap.
Yeah, here comes
our
Kevin.
editor just
Yeah,
came
our
in.
editor just came in, and we got a lot of work for him to do. So I'm Rob.
I'm Aaron.
These guys.